So, how's everyone's week been? It's been a nice week for me. It's been nice catching up on all the fun news going on. We can start with some of the newer stuff if you'd like, or we could start with some of the more nostalgic stuff.
Just chilling, same old shit. Um, just editing, gaming, playing some games. Been playing some WoW, Turtle WoW. Been playing Killer 7 again.
Did I die? Why did I?
That's pretty much it.
Why do I only have
Other
3
than that, I don't
hearts?
really remember.
I
What-
agree.
What have you guys been playing?
I don't think I died. I've been playing Dark Souls 2, and a little bit of Mario Kart, and Mario Kart's been cool. Just been co-oping it with my brother, and it's pretty fun doing the wall riding stuff. I feel like I'm getting pretty good at going from a rail to wall riding, but it's also kind of a bitch because sometimes I can't tell if it's actually making me go ahead of the competition, so it seems kind of disadvantageous at times, but it's cool kind of getting those mechanics down. It feels kind of smoother than Mario Kart 8 in my opinion in that regard,
That's
but
cool.
I know Zach feels differently about it.
I don't know too much about Mario Kart. I only play it a little bit, like with friends and stuff.
And then Dark Souls 2's been great, but I don't really know much about what's been going on yet, but I like it. It feels kind of like more story-oriented than the first one, which is cool. There's like more NPCs to talk to and stuff, who will kind of flesh out the world. And I really like the way they did the environments, like in the beginning, like lots of ocean. Like, I don't know why, but it seems to make everything like a lot cooler.
Oh, yeah.
Sweeping vistas.
Like having these abandoned ruins next to these gigantic oceans, like you're like, shit, how the fuck did that come about?
Yeah, the environments in Dark Souls 2 are really good.
Dude, stop fucking
They make no
analyzing.
sense most of the time, which is my favorite part. You'll go from Earthen Peak and the Poison Fortress to a elevator that takes you up to a land of lava.
Hey man, time is convoluted, okay? I don't gotta explain shit.
Look, they're dealing with just some dark magic, alright,
Alright, I
bro?
guess we got lava up here, we got poison down here.
So yeah, what's up, people? Welcome back to the Garagecast. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that motherfucking bell. Remember to hype that shit. You gotta hit the hype button. There's a hype button. I have less than 7 subscribers, so that means you gotta hit hype. And I know for a fact, like, most of them are inactive, so I have like 1 subscriber. But yeah, hit those buttons if you would. Do it for Zach and Daron, if not for me.
If you're a bot,
Damn.
let us know.
If you're a bot,
Let us know.
yeah, we're not racist against clankers here. We love clankers.
Skynet's gonna take us over.
Aw, come on, guys. Are we really gonna beg for everyone's attention like all fucking YouTubers?
You
Like,
have to. It's the meta.
I don't know if it is. Like, I
It's
feel like
the
if,
meta,
I feel like
Darren.
if someone likes something, bro, they'll fucking like
No,
it.
it's the meta.
Okay, fuck it.
And then I gotta figure out how to
Apparently,
advertise.
it's the meta.
I gotta
don't know.
figure out how to advertise the stream. I don't really know how to advertise it.
No,
Should
you're
I
good.
post on Reddit or something?
Yeah, post everywhere, bro. Fuck it,
Yeah. I
Just
guess I
share
should.
it. Yeah, fuck it. If you really want it to get attention like
You
that.
can also take out an ad on YouTube, I think, which is like, but I don't know. I feel kind of
Don't you-
weird about putting like an ad, like,
I don't
because I always see those lame ass videos in the ads, and I'm like, I don't want to be like that.
maybe just one ad,
You
but
just gotta bump into
it-
Elon Musk at Whole Foods. Hey,
Yeah.
just maybe right at
What's
the
up with
beginning.
that?
Hey, what's up?
Because at this point, at this point, everyone does it, and I feel like if you don't want to deal with it, you could easily just use AdBlock Plus.
Yo, what's up, Elon? I'm your biggest fan.
You know? But yeah.
But yeah.
How'd that happen?
Yo, what the fuck? That shit just went off. But yeah, yeah, so what's first on the docket today? You want to talk about the GTA 6 getting pushed back?
Hey, we can start with that. I don't mind talking about Rockstar Games and what used to be Rockstar Games and how Rockstar Games is just not Rockstar Games anymore. We could talk about how they recently had Dan Houser do a interview with Lex Friedman. He talked so much about how he loved Red Dead 2. It was his hardest and craziest project. They were over budget. And it was such a pushback to him. It almost was reminiscent of like Kojima working with Konami, like just constantly under the pressure of a bigger company that you helped make, you made famous. He was the lead writer.
Why does Lex Friedman get all these gaming guests? Like, I know that what's his name, Todd Howard went on there as well.
I feel like because he asks very quiet and like quick, concise questions. It's almost not saying like it's like AI generated, but it feels like he just goes right for like the quickest question possible. Like
And he's like a safe middle ground host. Like he's not too left or right. He doesn't really ask, he doesn't ask like, scary questions. He just asks like, they probably give him like a set of questions that he's allowed to ask in the beginning of the interview.
That's something I like about him though. I like that he just doesn't have to have affiliations. He's just a fan. Like he was talking as just somebody who really loves all the Grand Theft Auto games. Yeah, there's a bit of a fanboyism in it, but it's kind of hard not to.
Whoops.
Damn, that shit takes forever to explode.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel that. Like, I've never watched his podcast before. I don't really know much about him, but if that's true, then that's
I don't know what
cool.
the fuck
I
I'm
can't
doing.
hate on it.
I think that it was a pretty nice interview you had
Actually-
with Dan Houser because it gave me more information about Rockstar than Rockstar would ever tell you. Like all the work they put in, all the lines of dialogue they had to write, all the little things that they had to keep going as far as their work culture, the 100-hour weeks of crunch and stuff. Stuff
Oh,
they're probably
they
still
fucking
going to do in
said-
GTA 6, but they're going to act like they're really sorry for.
Oh, they've been doing it with GTA 6, bro. They've been working on that game for like 10 years?
Well, now it's delayed another 6 months because they just tried to fire all of the people who tried to we're in a
Fuck it.
Discord about unionizing. They had an official Discord talking about, hey, we need better rights.
They weren't in a union. What I find hardest to believe is that they weren't already in a union.
No, they're just talking lightly about it, and I don't know if that's necessarily, but if you get your threshold, from what I hear, above 10% of the workforce talking about unionization, forming a union, and 10% of that workforce is the union, then they actually have bargaining power. They have something they can work with. The Walking Dead, Zombieland, there were so many IPs that were just floating around, just endless zombie animes,
People are just tired of
zombie
zombies.
movies.
It's
Yeah,
boring.
we created a zombie fatigue. But
Yeah.
for a while, I think it was still pretty cool just having a lot of zombie stuff. Like, it started with games like Dead Rising. Dead Rising 1 was so good.
It started with Resident Evil 1, my man.
Resident Evil 1 was great too, but I mean, as far as like the 2010 era of like zombie craziness, where it was just over the top, you're in a mall, grab a chainsaw, and just run through.
Yeah, I just watched fucking Resident Evil 1, the first Resident Evil movie last night. So good. I missed that 2000s era cheesiness.
I
Shit
love
was so good.
Resident Evil. Resident Evil is so cinematic. And what's funny about a lot of the zombie era was they kind of dropped the cinematography. They dropped all that shit right away just for that like silly, like unreal nature of it. So there's like a difference going from like a George Romero zombie movie over to like Zombieland, for example, being so meta.
Have you seen Warm Bodies?
Yeah.
I like that one.
It was I think it was the same actor from Skins, Tony.
Yeah, I
Tony.
forget his name, but he's kind of blowing up right now.
Yeah.
He just recently he played Lex Luthor in the new Superman movie.
Yeah, he's such a funny actor.
Yeah,
to
he's a
me.
great actor, honestly.
I like him. He's just like, he has a wide range.
Yeah. Like you wouldn't think so. You would think he's just another one of these fucking like nerdy white guy actors, but he actually does have pretty good range.
As opposed to literally the guy from Zombieland playing Lex Luthor.
Oh, Jesse Eisenberg. He's a good actor too, honestly.
Did your mic turn off?
No, I was just checking to make sure. But yeah, zombie games, pretty good.
I'm a big fan of the idea that you're just in this post-apocalyptic wasteland. Suddenly you have to look at everything in a very video game-like way as far as surviving. And it's not too over-the-top like Fallout, where you feel like you have to worry about nuclear stuff as much as just straight-up disease. And then, of course, you had IPs like The Last of Us, who took it to another level.
Last of Us is so fucking good. It was hard though, dude.
Yeah, it was really good, though. Like, 2013, I think, is when it came out. It just hit different. It definitely gave it that HBO tone.
Yeah, I
pun
played it.
intended.
I played it recently on the PS3, and it was like a really good game, but it was insane, like how long the loading screens were. Remember how you would have to wait for that game to
There we
load
go.
for like an hour before it would play?
Shows like a little mist and black screen.
Yeah, but it has no loading screens or anything when you're actually in the mission, which is cool.
But the way it was built, the time and effort they put into it, I'm glad that they at least gave it a shot. But man, like, Last of Us 2 really let me down. It's
Oh, no,
really
of
hard
course,
to...
yeah.
We could talk about that elephant in the room if you want. The fun idea of just taking your game's protagonist and doing just murking them halfway through the game.
We don't have to waste our time talking about that. Whatever could be said about The Last of Us 2 has been said. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess let it be said though. It was definitely disappointing. To,
No,
like,
yeah. Well, I didn't play it. I only played the first one because I knew the second game was slop. So I was like, nah, I'll skip it.
I played the second one, and man, it was the same gameplay. Just playing as all these different characters, and you don't care about their problems. Like you're like, let me get to the Joel missions.
Yeah, like I said, Daron is playing some ship of Harkinian. It's basically Ocarina of Time recompiled for the PC after the source code leak. The Nintendo leaks. They actually managed to get their hands on the source code of Ocarina of Time. Pretty legendary.
As bad as the state of new games is, and how like we're very few and far in between, like very creative, risky games. A lot of the old game catalog, you'd think it's the golden age now, the way everything's recompiled, remade, and in a way you can relive childhoods in much better quality and fidelity.
Nah, we ain't in the golden age, bro. We're in like the aluminum age. Whatever's like less than like bronze. we in the fucking stone age of gaming right now.
It's really cool to think though that we can have like a portable GameCube in the palm of your hand. Like something like that was unthinkable. Even in the 3DS era, you're like, oh, this can only do N64 remakes. Damn it.
Yeah, to this day, I still remember one time when I was like a little kid in preschool. I was like talking with my friends, and I was like, someday we're gonna be able to watch TV on a watch, and that was like my little dream of the future.
Now that
Yeah.
it's here, you're like, fuck this.
That's been possible for a long time, yeah.
And you're like,
But
fuck
who would
that.
want to watch TV on a watch? Because it's so small, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is something.
But when you're a kid, it
Yeah.
kind of seems bigger, maybe, to your brain. So
It just,
it's like,
you don't understand stuff like, you know,
You can be
oh,
like,
it'll hurt your eyes, or why the hell would you want to watch a fucking movie on your watch when you can
Yeah.
just watch it on a TV? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Seriously.
But it is a
basic
thing.
logistics.
Yeah.
It's fun to think about though. Like, let's say you're really into fantasy football. There you go. You got your score.
No, yeah, totally. Like, I've never had like an Apple Watch or whatever, but I could see how it would be interesting and useful for stuff like that, you know.
You know,
But
I'll
I'm not
take
an
that.
iPhone user, so I would never, you know.
I'll take a smartwatch over the Vision Pro.
Not me, dude. Just give me like an old school LED or LCD watch, like the ones that they used to sell in
Casio.
yeah, like the ones that they used to sell in the vending machines that were just like a little pill-sized watch with like a
Tear that
armband. You
fucking-
know what I'm talking about, right?
They still have them.
I know, those are cool as fuck. As a kid, I was like, man, I want one of those so bad, but I could never find them.
I'm sure you can find one on eBay for like 10 or 15 bucks. They're nice.
Yeah,
My coworkers keep having them now. They really like the Casio watches.
yeah. There's also that old school terrorist watch, which is like the one that has like the little calculator buttons on it.
Yeah, I used to have that one.
Yeah. It's funny. It's like that's like whenever you see, if you ever watch a movie, check out what the terrorist characters are wearing. They're always wearing fucking those Casio calculator watches. It's pretty humorous.
It's pretty funny when you think about it. They finally found a market.
Yeah. It's kind of like how Toyota Tacomas, like their main market is like fucking ISIS soldiers and shit. Like, yeah, you can totally fucking mount a fucking machine gun to the back
It's
of
a
this truck, dude,
reliable
no
vehicle.
problem,
It's like it's the modern day Warthog if you couldn't afford a Warthog.
Yeah, we got Casio watches and Toyota Tacoma Technicals, bro.
They played a lot of Halo.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that.
Anyway, what's next in the list? The Soldier
talk-
Boy console?
Yeah, Soldier Boy's finally coming out with a new one. It's been cooking for a while. It's actually a Retroid Pocket 2, I believe, or Retroid Flip 2.
Oh, so it's literally just like some like Chinesium emulator.
Yeah, it's literally just one of the
There's so
Chinese
many of those.
emulators, but it's actually one of the better companies, Retroid, and he's just rebranding it as his own, upcharging it. He's gonna sell it in, I think, GameCube Purple, which is already had a GameCube Purple option, but he's gonna make it sound like he invented it and he came up with. We worked hard down in the Soldier Boy trenches, the Soldier Boy Studios.
Have you ever seen his review of Braid?
I like that he did.
Did I show you that?
Yeah.
That's just so funny. But yeah, dude, I'll fucking get a Soldier Boy console. That might be funny.
We might do a review soon for you guys of the new Soldier Boy console.
If it's not like way too expensive.
It
'Cause
probably
I don't know
plays
if I would
GameCube.
trust. I don't know if I would trust Soldier Boy with my money. Like, I don't even know if he'll send me that shit.
Well, that's where we're at. We're at the age where you can just get a GameCube in your pocket made by Retroid, have a Dolphin just loaded up on there. So in some ways, I would say it is the golden age because yeah, everything up to like 2001, you just got that in your pocket. You can probably even play that on RetroArch on iOS now because iOS is even letting you do emulators.
But yeah, yeah, I mean, I do think that's really cool. I really like that you have these knockoff consoles where you can play, like you could play most shit on your phone these days. But me personally, I don't really like touch controls, you know, like for games.
No, and we're in a post-Switch world where a lot of these things are now dockable, so fuck it. You don't want it on that tiny little screen, even if it's a nice little OLED, fuck it.
I mean, if you got yourself like a, if you got yourself like a,
actually,
if you got yourself a fucking like a, I know they have these like game controllers that you can insert your phone into, and then you can use that as like a controller. Like that's cool, like that's based. But like using the actual like touch controls where like the controls themselves are like taking up a bunch of room on the screen. I'm not super about that.
It just seems like a big waste of time to try to make something into something else when it's, I get it's such a powerful computer, but you need to find a way to make it feel natural button-wise. And there's so many good options out nowadays that, yeah, you could just get, I think they have like these grips, like there's one for the iOS, there's one for Android, which is both USB-C now anyway. And it's nice that you can, they have one, I believe, it's called the M Flip, that literally like magnetizes to your phone and slides up like a PSP Go.
That's sick.
I thought that was a cool idea. But
You're kidding me. Apple uses the USB-C now?
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah, finally.
That's sad.
So
They gave up.
the European Union, I believe, made them.
Yeah, because I've always, yeah, that's cool. That's a rare UN win. Because like, I really hate how I've always really hated how you have to like have all these different like cable types for your different like appliances. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the proprietary cable is exactly why, because it creates e-waste. It's nicer to have a standard, especially if the power supply and regulation is done within the device itself. There's no separate power supply. You're much better off doing that.
They just want you to buy more shit. Like they're just trying to sell you more stuff.
Yeah.
Which is cringe.
It's really painful to see, like, now it's created a divide where there's so many Apple products that are incompatible now with the newer iPhones because they're not USB-C. They're the lightning cable. Like a lot of these grips now. If you have a grip, you might as well have gotten the Android one in the past because you know everything's going to be USB-C anyway.
But then again, it's like, do the grips fit multiple types of phones? Because I know like phones have different like dimensions.
They have ones designed for so many different types. It's nice. And then a lot of them, they have the cable that plugs right in so they don't even need their own battery. But some also have batteries and Bluetooth, which makes them a little more expensive. But they're also compatible with things like your PC or your Switch.
That's sick.
I just like that we're getting that versatility. Again, golden age as far as like controllers. We're getting like this supreme compatibility that we never had in the past. Like, it was a real pain having just a broken N64 controller to a broken GameCube controller. Sony had it right with the PlayStation DualShocks. Like, you can have the DualShock 1 work on the PS1, the PS2, even the PS3 with an adapter.
Yeah, like I wonder if you could play games like you could play like, maybe there's like a way you could configure it to where you could play Switch or DS games with your touchscreen being on your phone and your main screen being on, or your top screen being on the computer. That would be pretty dope. I don't know if that's actually a thing though.
Yeah, but it might be annoying in practice since the screens aren't right next to each other the way it is with DS. It would probably have to be kind of about your setup too.
You're much better just getting a fucking hacked DS like I have. This
Yeah.
is so sick.
Yeah.
Well, you're better off doing too
You
in
could
that
get
situation.
one for like 150 to 2 something probably, and then you're good.
I got mine for like 250.
Maybe like a screen mirroring technology that lets you mirror the screen onto there and you just crop out the one screen on one side, one screen on the other. That might be like a way of making it work, but you're really to the mercy of the lag. That's what makes dual screen gaming so annoying. Like the Wii U actually had a pretty good setup for it. That's why I would make a good case to say the Wii U would be great for emulating DS and even 3DS games if it gets a proper emulator built for it.
I didn't get the boss key, so this is probably not what I should be doing.
Wait, where's the boss key?
There's no boss key in the first 3 dungeons.
Oh yeah, there's no
Oh,
boss
you're
key.
right,
Yeah,
you're
good.
right. I'm tripping, sorry guys. It's because I looked at the map and I was like, wait, I don't have it.
That was
It's
like
supposed
boss,
to have it, you know what I mean?
boss key, yeah.
No, I just forget, bro.
No, it's fine. I mean, all the Zelda games like have it after this.
It
in most of
upsets
the
me.
dungeons.
They go from the big key to the boss key. Like, what was the difference?
There he is. Dodongas! I can't wait to bomb some Dodongas! I could eat an Octorok.
The Legend of Beavis.
I can't wait to do animal cruelty on some Dodongas. Look at this idiot rolling around. You don't even need the bombs for this. Look, there's bomb fruits right there. You don't even need the fucking bombs. Although I guess you need it to get into the arena.
I love the artificial fog to give this game like a sense of depth.
The anti-soul gas. Have you heard that term?
No.
I think I've told you about that. Well, in modern games, it's like they put fog everywhere to like, you know, they put fog everywhere to make it easier for like consoles to like render or whatever.
That makes
And so
sense.
people will call it anti-soul gas because it's like it's ugly and it's like it doesn't look like real life. Like sure, like us living where we do, you know, there's a lot of smog. So it's pretty realistic to our lives, but it's not necessarily realistic to everybody else's life all over the rest of the world.
I don't
You
know. I
mean
feel like
smog?
fog happens in a lot of different places, you know.
Yeah, but what
But
about
I get what you're saying.
But here it's like we have that fucking brown smog that you see like in this boss arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember one time I was driving and I was on the freeway and it had just rained the day before and it was like the most clear day ever. Like I could see all the way. I was on like the and I could see all the way past the city, like all the way to the ocean from Santa from what is it area. I could see all the way to the ocean because it was so clear.
Nice.
It was amazing.
That
I'm
sounds
a big
nice.
fan of nice, clear weather, but where we are, that's not always the thing.
Oh no.
And then a lot of games nowadays, you get that Superman 64 fog, which is the funniest thing that we keep progressing back to. It's got ray tracing, but there's fog 20 feet in front of me.
I like how you just skip the whole cutscene. Fuck yeah. That's what's based about shit before Harkinian. You just skip all the cutscenes.
But coming back to our fun games like this, I wanted to hear everyone's take on the Kingdom Hearts series. I wanted to touch into that because we had the 3 Kingdom Hearts games so far, if you don't want to count the 40 games in between.
Well, I like Kingdom. I've played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 and Chain of Memories. That's pretty much all I've played.
I think those ones are pretty good. I don't like Chain of Memories system that much with the cards. I feel like it's kind of tedious, but I played through it and it was cool. I kind of liked the story of it. But I don't know. Like I feel like that's when they started kind of complicated the series in a sense, you know? Like they could have just gone from 1 to 2, but they kept coming out with all these side series like that one or like Birth by Sleep.
Well, I would agree that those games were unnecessary, but Chain of Memories I think was pretty good because it introduced like Organization 13 and shit.
And you kind of got more Riku representation, which was
Yeah.
really cool. Yeah.
But then again, like I don't really know too much about the Kingdom Hearts series other than I played the first 2 games in Chain of Memories. I never played anything past that.
We
forget
have our
what's in
Kingdom
here, I
Hearts
don't think
expert, Daryl, one day. We'll bring him on to dive into the entire lore of it.
Why'd you grab all those? You don't even have any room.
Fuck it.
He's ruined all of it.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm a big fan of Kingdom Hearts 1.
No, I'm just kidding.
Even
Life
with
is
all the
Roblox.
invisible walls, even with all the things that tell you can't go here, you can't go there.
Kingdom Hearts 1 is a great game. It's actually challenging.
Oh, I was like, where do I get
Like
that?
I had a
Go this
friend when I was in elementary school who beat that shit, and it was a girl, like some random chick, and she beat it, and I couldn't even beat it, and I was like, damn, I guess I'm a fucking noob.
way.
Why are you going up there anyway? It's
He wants magic.
oh, the magic. I thought you couldn't get that until you were adult.
He's gonna get magical.
Because don't you need the red suit to like survive in there?
Oh no, he's just gonna go for a minute. But on the left is where the fairies fountain
Oh,
is. It's
okay.
not in the... For some reason it's in the volcano, but it's not in the volcano.
So what do you think, Darren? Give us your.
I think
What's your
it's gone
opinion on
downhill
Kingdom
for
Hearts?
sure because 1 and 2 were pretty great. Like the contrast between Final Fantasy and Disney was pretty interesting. Felt like the level designs were cool, especially like in the first one. Like I felt like there were all these different areas to explore, kind of. Like, you didn't know exactly what was going to hit you in the different worlds.
Don't you
And the
love-
trinities, the little trinities you can find
Yeah,
on the ground.
yeah, they were fun, you know? And it was cool to find those little secrets everywhere. And I don't know, I feel like when I think about it, like, one hits me the hardest. Maybe it's because I played it the youngest and, like, earliest, but it has something that the other ones don't have. Like, 2 is really good, but I feel like even it's missing something, you know? Wow, this is really fucking me up right now.
I think it has the purest gameplay. Like, it's not all like these bells and whistles and shit, like flying around in the different forms.
Yeah, well, it does have flying and shit, but you have to
But you
get
don't
like
get that
far
until,
in the
like, the
game.
very end,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And like, I feel like the gameplay is just good. Maybe it's just because the concept is totally new with the first one is why it hits me the hardest. But I feel like it has substance the other ones don't have. Like, I feel like 2 is badass, but it falls a little bit short of the first one. Because the worlds feel a little bit less, like, interesting and tough to navigate to an extent. It's like you pretty much know where to go in most Kingdom Hearts 2 worlds. Like, it's really plain and simple and straightforward.
What would you say your favorite world is?
In the first one,
Yeah.
Hollow Bastion, dude, for sure. Like, when you get to Hollow Bastion, shit just hits so hard, you know, because it's like you just run into Riku again, basically. Sora pretty much like kills himself at the end, and you're like, oh shit, what's gonna happen, you know? But even when you get there, you have to play as a Heartless for a while, and like, that's fucked up because you're like, oh shit, this is crazy, this is different, you know? And it makes the world feel more serious. Like, it makes the characters feel more serious and important, and it kind of hits you in the feels because the whole game you're like looking for your friends, and now one of them's like kind of almost basically betraying you, and the other one just can't do anything. She's like a fucking doll. Like, it's just, it's interesting. It's cool.
Yeah, that shit hit
And the
hard.
music there is so, my bad, Ben. The music there is so good too. Like, I love it. I just love it.
I would say Hollow Bastion's pretty high up there. I like Wonderland.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I just like the music and the area. It's just cool.
No, it is. It's cool. It's fun to explore. But like, I guess also why I like Hollow Bastion is because it feels like less Disneyfied as opposed to the other worlds. Like,
Isn't it supposed to be the world from Sleeping Beauty or something? That's what I heard.
I don't.
It's like a modified version of the Sleeping Beauty world.
I don't know. Maybe it is. I that would make sense.
Because Maleficent is like
Yeah,
the villain.
she's there, and
Yeah.
and the Beast is there. I never really thought about it like that before, but you're right, Ben.
Maleficent is a cool ass villain, honestly. She's great in that game.
Yeah, she is. Especially like when you fight her dragon form, that's a pretty fucked up boss if you're not ready for it.
Yeah.
So's the Phantom at Peter Pan's tower. That one I couldn't figure out how to get past as a kid because it's like if you don't hit him within the right amount of time, he basically becomes invincible, you know, and you'll die because he puts a timer on your health.
Which one was the Phantom? Is that like the guy you fight in the beginning?
No, he's like this completely hooded figure in the Peter Pan world.
Oh, right.
At the very end at the clock tower.
Yeah,
he's
I think I
one
remember.
of like the secret bosses.
Like Zisa?
Kurt Zisa's really cool, but was he in the original? Because I don't think I ever fought him in the original. I don't think I knew about him until Final Mix, which I never got to play until they released the remasters. But like, that was such a cool experience for me, honestly. That's like one of the times where I'll say, oh, a remaster was cool, you know, because they added DLC basically that was only ever available in Japan.
To be honest,
know?
I do think Kurt Zisa was in the original,
Yeah.
but I'm not 100% sure.
So the other thing is, like, in the beginning of 2, in the intro cutscene that plays, I was always confused when they would show Sora, like, fighting Xemnas in Hollow Bastion, because I was like, I don't remember ever fighting that boss. That's a Final Mix only boss. But dude, it's so cool. Like,
He fought Xemnas.
he'll kick your ass.
In
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, the hooded man or whatever from
Yeah.
Final Mix. Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember. I never played it, but as a kid, I remember reading about it.
I played it, and dude, it's so cool fighting him. Like, I'm like, man, why couldn't they have just given this to us?
Because when I was waiting for, it's like, do you remember the awful wait between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, how we had to wait for like years and years?
Yeah.
And there was like and everybody was like freaking out because of the what was it called? The deep dive video where it's Roxas and Riku fighting, but we didn't know.
Like, what the fuck
We didn't
that
know
meant?
who Riku or Roxas was. It was just
yeah.
a random black cloaked dude with keyblades.
That shit was so
Yeah.
hype, dude.
That
yeah.
shit was extremely hype. And
Looking back, it was only like 4 years.
it was only 4 years.
Yeah. I mean,
Dude.
Kingdom Hearts 1 came out right around the PS1, like 2001, 2002. And then Kingdom Hearts 2 came out around like 2004, 2005.
I know, and think about currently how long we have to wait between games, like how Fallout 5 hasn't even been announced yet, and Fallout 4 came out like 8 years ago
10.
at this point?
10
No, it
years.
can't have been.
2015,
No, it can't be.
2025.
No, it can't be. No, you're
Yeah.
wrong. You're wrong.
Tell him, Drop D Aaron.
Get the fuck out!
You're fucking...
No!
Oh, you made it.
Alright, talk to the fucking owl, get that free ride.
Alright, see ya.
Come on, Morty!
Let's go for a ride. I'm Owl Rick. I'm Owl Rick. That fucking owl. What's the deal with the owl? As a kid, I always thought he
Why
was
did
like
he go
Ganondorf
up here?
or
Why did
something.
he swoop up here like this? What an asshole.
Just because it's like, whoa, look at our beautiful environment that we made for you. That we custom made for you.
Yeah, you could have just done that.
Aw, dude, I love this game. It's so
Owl,
soulful.
right?
Drops you off on the roof. Fuck yeah.
So I want to talk about some soulful games for a minute. And then like all the souls just ripped out by Kingdom Hearts 3. Just here you go, all you get is Disney characters.
Dude, check it out. Have you noticed how many times Tetsuya Nomura has designed the same exact character? Like how Riku looks exactly like the guy from Final Fantasy 15, and then that guy looks exactly like that other optional boss that you fight in Kingdom Hearts 3, who's like the virtual reality guy. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
whoops.
Like how they all look
Oh,
exactly the
fucking
same. And you know what's funny? Is Tetsuya Nomura is like obsessed with this one musician named Gact, I think. And so did you ever play Darren, did you ever play
whoops.
the Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core?
Yeah, but I didn't get very far.
Do you remember the character named Genesis?
Yes.
Genesis is literally based off of this fucking musician from Japan, of the visual kei genre, who's called Gact. And like that's like literally like Tetsuya Nomura's like favorite musician. So like all the shit, like his art style is like with all the fucking belts, with all the belts and zippers
my
and shit.
God.
That's super inspired by that guy.
Oh,
And the whole
I
visual
see.
kei aesthetic in general.
I thought it was just inspired by Hot Topic, all of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2's outfits.
Well, visual kei is kind of like Hot Topic in Japan, but it's not really popular anymore, obviously. It kind of fell off. But like the whole like birth bite, the whole like deep dive cutscene, that shit was like dripping with that aesthetic.
That's pretty cool when you think about it, though. He like wants to pay homage to another artist. There's a lot of that in art itself. It's just like artists nodding to other artists in their work.
That's pretty much all art is, yeah.
It's pretty cool when you think about like when you can make those connections. Like I heard like one of the bosses in Kingdom Hearts 3, maybe the one you brought up, literally was supposed to be the Final Fantasy 15 like prototype and all this and that was scrapped.
Yeah, it was
'Cause they gave up on it.
It was the virtual reality guy. I don't remember his name. I mean, I don't know too much about Kingdom Hearts 3 because I've never played it. I've only watched like some videos about it.
It was all bad. I remember we got it.
The Kingdom
With
Hearts world
Xbox.
looked kind of interesting. Or no, the Toy Story world looked kind of interesting.
I liked parts of it for sure, but I felt like overall it was a disappointment because with the Disney ride shit, it was just super easy, and even without that, it was pretty damn easy,
Oh yeah,
and-
your specials were Disney rides. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, I was sad, dude. There was like no Final Fantasy representation at all.
I know the fact that they didn't include any Final Fantasy characters seems like really like egregious to me.
There were like
They
no
gave up on
original
it.
worlds really. It was like all
Like-
Disney worlds.
Like Kingdom Hearts, like Aeris. Aeris was like a fucking like really like important character in Kingdom Hearts, and so was
Yeah.
Leon
yeah.
and fucking Cloud.
Yeah, they made them matter, dude, but like in that one they had like no representation.
Yeah, and even in the first island, in the first game, you're friends with Yuffie. Or no, you're friends with Tidus, Waka, and
Sophie, or
Selphie
Selphie.
from
Yeah, dude,
from,
it's like,
8.
what the fuck? That shit was so cool to me as a kid, because I had played Final Fantasy X, and so I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, these guys are awesome. Like,
That's what it was
putting
for.
them
It was
in
for the
island.
Final Fantasy fans.
Yeah,
Like initially, like half of the appeal of Kingdom Hearts was like, oh, you're a Final Fantasy fan, you're a Disney fan.
yeah.
Boy, do I have the game for you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, and it was cool, honestly, as a younger person, like, experiencing that was really cool, man, but, like, they've really just, like, abandoned that part of their fan base and a part of that style, and it's just really sad to see because it lost a lot of substance from that, but knowing Disney's greed and their deep pockets, like, I doubt some people are so
fuck
fucking
up.
rude, man. Given that,
I
oh
think they're
shit.
gone.
Given that, I feel like I can only conclude that it's just a shell of what it once was, because it just lacks that substance the
Go on, Zach.
originals had. And like I said, I thought 2 was overall a good follow-up to the first one, because it was really badass. Sora kind of grew up and matured a little bit. They kind of made him a little bit dumber, which I didn't like, but it didn't bother me as much when I was like younger. But yeah, I just I feel like they really let me down on that front. Like, why can't Sora go to some Final Fantasy worlds in addition to like going to the Disney worlds, you know?
People
Like, that
always
was
wanted that since the first game.
exactly, and it's like he's older now, so I don't feel like, and the fans that were fans of the originals are older now, so I don't see why that's like a crazy request, you know?
I think it's Disney. I feel like Disney's probably the ones that are like, no, like it has to be all. That was bullshit. No, it
Thank
has to
you.
be all Disney worlds. I like how they just got a chicken down there. Like, yeah, you just like don't hit the chicken.
I think they
Oh,
probably
you
had
just
a
can't
meeting.
hit those, okay?
They told the people at Square, they're like, hey, we can't have. This is my assumption. You can't have these
Oh shit, I didn't
characters
think
represented with our characters. They're too violent. They're too weird. They're too visual K. You're gonna have to tone it down a bit. And the only way you can either have them, or you can have us. They're like, oh no, Disney, come on! Everyone got on their fucking knees. They sucked Mickey Mouse's dick. And the meeting was adjourned.
the fucking South Park episodes are
oh,
so
you ever
funny for
stop?
that shit, dude. When they make fun of Mickey.
Oh, cut the
Damn.
balls now.
I was so close.
I know,
dude.
it's really sickening. It's like, come on, dude. Like, your game was founded as a joint
Fuck.
venture. Your game was founded as a joint venture between Disney and Final Fantasy, like, and Square Enix, like. But the fact that it's all Final Fantasy now, or it's all Disney now,
I
it's
got
like,
so scared.
it's like, bro, like, how are you gonna appeal to people if it's just Disney? Like most teenagers and shit that play Kingdom Hearts like don't even like Disney that much. They just like the gameplay and they're attached to the characters of Kingdom Hearts, you know?
Yeah.
Because they played that shit when they were kids. Like, that's how I feel, at least.
I just don't know what the better way to look at it would be, because they really had to make a decision if it was going to be an only Final Fantasy or only Disney decision. I don't know how the only Final Fantasy Kingdom Hearts would have looked. It would have been a whole different beast. It would have
That'll
probably
never.
Well, it
happen.
doesn't have to be. It has to be a healthy mix of both. That's what I'm saying. Is like, at least give us 1 or 2 Final Fantasy worlds, and if you can't because you think it's too mature, then I guess just make a Disney World, but make the Final Fantasy characters relevant in their own way in the narrative somehow, like they were in the original, like Ben was saying, you know?
What the fuck? Did you see that?
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't know you could do that.
But yeah, man, it just like
Oh,
they had like a
whoops, fuck.
perfect. The mix was like, Kingdom Hearts 1 was perfect. Like the mix, it was a perfect mix of the Final Fantasy characters and the Disney characters.
God, dude.
I don't see why they can't just go back to that. Everybody loved it.
Yeah, I know.
And then they created so many Kingdom Hearts characters too. I feel like with Organization 13, I didn't like him because I'm like, now you have all these motherfuckers. Some of them, I guess, are Final Fantasy affiliated, but there's so many characters now that are going to be introduced into the story that are non-Disney and non-Square that it kind of pushes them out.
Oh, I love all the Kingdom Hearts 2 characters. I love Organization 13. I love Roxas's friends.
Yeah, I
I
thought
love,
thought that was cool too.
I would have liked to see Final Fantasy IX representation more, just more of it.
Yeah. Yeah, there was no Final Fantasy IX representation. There
Yeah.
was only I feel like there was one.
Vivi.
Oh yeah, Vivi. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's it. Maybe it's just because that game's art style was too weird compared to
Would have fit right in, I felt like. That's the thing, they don't like bring any of these characters back. They don't like, I feel like they're fading into obscurity because it's just the one game. There's no remake, no retelling of Final Fantasy IX. 7 gets all the love.
That's
8
fine.
7
everything-
is super good though, to be
not
fair,
everything
dude.
needs a remake or a sequel.
I would
Like
say
sometimes
that.
just let a piece of art be like
Classic,
its own thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind like a tactics spin-off or prequel.
It's
of
like no
9.
one's trying to remake the Mona Lisa, or well, maybe someone is, but you know what I mean. Like
Exactly. Not everything needs a remake. Like
They had
that's
Mona Lisa.
such a modern that's such a modern convention in gaming because it's like they want to remake stuff because they're afraid to make a new IP because they don't feel like it'll sell. So they leech
Fucking
onto
serious?
something that they know has a fan base. Like with the Final Fantasy VII remakes. Like how
Yeah.
they're and then they change shit. Like why did you have to change the story? Like the story was perfectly fine for Final Fantasy VII, but you had to change it and have it be like, oh, Sephiroth actually shows up in the very beginning. And then there's like time janitors and they're coming to clean up the fucked up timeline. It's so stupid. That's just Tetsuya Nomura for you. He fucking, you know, he just fucks up everything. Like he has like something great to work with and he fucks it up because he's a bad writer.
But,
Yeah, I
don't know,
guess
some games, like,
because I felt like Final Fantasy 15 in retrospect was kind of a disaster.
I never even played
You
that
know,
shit. That
so-
shit looked so corny to me.
Fuck, dude. Fuck.
starting off all these bros in the car going on a road trip.
I never played 13 either. I played 12. 12 was my favorite.
I heard some okay things about 13, but I never played it.
The hallway simulator.
Yeah, it looked really linear and boring to me. It was like a movie game. But then again, I haven't played it, so I can't shit on it too much.
It's very hallway-like, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Hey, is your mic doing okay?
Yeah, my mic is fine.
Cool.
I just don't think that there's a big connection nowadays people have towards the older Final Fantasies. Like, I really like the world of 6. I really like the world of 9. But no one gives a shit about either one of those, apparently.
I've heard rumors that they're gonna remake 6.
Like, 6 was a
Yeah,
good
but
one.
are they gonna do one of those HD 2D remakes like they did with Dragon Quest?
No,
like
I've
that
heard,
shit's really good looking to me, honestly. But still, like I feel like be cool if they could bring that to the 3D format too. You know, mix it up a little bit. You know.
I've heard rumors that they're gonna actually like remake it like Final Fantasy VII, like remake status,
That's cool.
which would be cool. But if they change the story and shit, well, whatever. We
As
already
long
know
as
that
they
they're
do
gonna.
it a good way that actually makes sense.
We
It has
already
to
know they're
make
gonna
sense,
change the
dude.
story.
If they do it in a bad way, then yeah, that sucks. But I feel like if they can do it in a way that's like understandable or believable or maybe fleshes it out a little bit more, I can't necessarily hate on that.
Well, yeah, like
Just
adding
so-
side quests and stuff would not be too egregious.
But not pointless side quests, you know, like
Mhm.
something that you're like, oh,
It
this
fits
is
in with the
cool.
lore.
Yeah.
Just fleshes the world out. What happens if you shoot that beehive with the slingshot?
You need the boomerang.
Oh, okay. Why do you need the boomerang for it?
It just jiggles if you hit it with a slingshot.
Oh, interesting.
It's like not strong enough.
That makes sense, I guess.
Now, going back to fun reviews, I wanted to hear Darren's take on the Switch 2. He was talking about Mario Kart World earlier. We were
Yeah,
talking about,
I
I feel
feel-
like it's representative of the Switch 2.
I feel like Mario Kart World is pretty great. There's a few things missing that made me a little sad, like 200cc mode. That's a little unfortunate that you
It's
can only
gone.
go to 150. But I feel like overall I enjoy it. Like online's pretty good. My friend was complaining that they have these like transitional tracks now between the different races, and that kind of sucks because they can choose to make it randomly like the majority of the track isn't the track itself but the transitional track.
Yeah.
And I could see why that'd be irritating, but I kind of find it understandable that they're trying to mix it up, you know, so it's not always exactly the same. Like I can understand that. And from what I'm hearing, they actually fixed that issue. Might be bullshit, but I heard that they stopped doing that, so now if you're playing online, it should just give you majority of the actual track. But it, you know, I can't blame Nintendo for trying to be experimental either. That's what they always do. Open world mode's kind of interesting. I guess it's a good opportunity to like practice getting used to wall riding and grinding on the rails and shit, and seeing what you can achieve with that.
Of all the games that needed an open world mode, was Mario Kart really one of them?
Well, it's not. I think it just means you can go between all the tracks without like dealing with the transition screens. You know, you can just and not worrying about the stress of being in a race. I don't know why I went in here. This is stupid. Oh wait, isn't there a fucking Skulltula over here, or am I tripping? Probably tripping. But
Maybe on the other side.
Yeah, on the other side probably. But overall, I think it's a good game. I'm satisfied with it. Rainbow Road was really cool. And the classics are always good, obviously, like Moo Moo Meadows and stuff. But I don't know. I wish they gave us more tracks overall too. I feel like it's missing stuff, especially when like 8 Deluxe had all those tracks. But maybe that's why they haven't released more yet. Maybe they feel like it would have been messed up of them to put all those tracks or some of them in World 2 because it would have taken away from all the people that just bought the DLC for 8. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know shit about Mario. I don't even know the game name.
But Mario Kart World.
Yeah,
man.
Mario Kart. Yeah.
But it's been fun so far. I've been digging it.
Is it worth having a Switch 2 for?
I don't think it's worth buying the whole console just for that game, though. But I think that if you do get it, it'll be enjoyable.
Do you think that game could have very easily just run on the Switch 1?
I'm being fucking retarded right now. Not as easily. I do feel like it could have because they fucking put the new Pokemon on there, right? So if they could do it for that, why couldn't they do it for Mario Kart? But it probably wouldn't have been quite as fluid, maybe. I don't know. It didn't look like way more demanding than the last Mario Kart, so.
It seems like a Demon Souls for PS5 situation where I was like, alright, this game could have very easily run on the PS4. They could have just lowered the resolution and frame rate.
Yeah.
And they proved it recently. They announced a power saving mode for the PS5, an ultra power saving mode, which cuts the frame rate and resolution in half of your games to save a bunch of power in preparation for a new handheld that people are thinking they're going to release.
But they already have the Portal. They're really going to make the Portal like obsolete, or?
Yeah, because they're Sony.
What's the Portal?
It's a bullshit
It's
tablet.
like a Wii U tablet
And
for
that's
the
a new thing?
PS5. It's been a thing for a while.
Oh.
It's
I've never
better
heard of
now.
that.
You can use their subscription, only with subscription, to stream PlayStation games from the cloud. Or you can stream your PS5 itself at the mercy of your own Wi-Fi.
Game streaming is never good. It's like, it's so laggy and stuff. Like,
Well,
why would
that's
you
where
even
we're
want
at.
to deal with that?
So
Like, you couldn't play a game like, you couldn't play a competitive shooter or a game like Binding of Isaac or something where every input is very important. Like, to not get fucking killed. Like,
Yeah.
You couldn't play a game like that on streaming
Yeah.
because of the tiny, like,
Well, I
minuscule
don't know
input
because
lag.
I
Further
feel like I
mainstream.
kind of agree with you, but at the same time, like my roommate, he's been streaming from my PS5 Pro to his computer, and
Oh, really? Does it run, like, okay?
it seems like it runs super well for him. But then again, it's not like Call of Duty. It's
Yeah,
like,
what is he playing?
he's playing a single player game, so it's like, of course it would be different, you know, because you wouldn't have to deal with those laggy ass connections making a difference. You know, it's just the one connection.
The only
So-
time I ever tried game streaming from one like system to another was when I tried I think I tried streaming Dark Souls 2 from my desktop to my laptop, and it was bad. It was really bad. But then again, this was like fucking 8 or 9 years ago.
Well, I think for the average consumer, it's an option, but it's still preferable to have everything natively running on the hardware, like a Switch 2 or a Steam Deck. That's why I wanted to see how Daron felt about the Switch 2. He's the only one who bought one,
Fuck.
so wanted to see how, you know, it feels as opposed to, you know, having $450.
No, definitely. Streaming is good for movies and stuff, but I don't know about for games.
It's a very high bit rate you have to carry over. It just doesn't seem like the infrastructure is catching it fast enough, especially when you saw how a lot of the internet went out the minute Amazon server went down on the East Coast.
Yeah, there goes your progress.
Yeah, data centers down. Whoop, there goes YouTube. There goes all your progress.
That's the thing. It's like we're relinquishing more and more of our stuff to these corporations.
Yeah, it
Centralized.
sucks.
Ownership, yeah, no more ownership for you.
Yeah, dude, these subscription-based models really need to stop. Like, I'm tired of that shit so much.
They just make more money. Like it was some bigwigs in the office or whatever were just like,
How can we make the most money
Yeah,
off
we make
these
more
idiots
money.
possible?
we make more money by just giving them these small subscription services that stack up over time
Or
than
like
trying
you're,
to sell like individual products.
Dude,
then
what
you're
the
gonna
fuck?
sell me a product that only works if you have another product that's expensive, $500 a PS5, or if you're paying for PlayStation Plus. And that's really sad if you're paying for PlayStation Plus and you don't have a PS5. Like, what? So you're just paying for it so you have this portal that you have that you bought can work?
I haven't paid for like an online service for like gaming since like Xbox 360.
That's what sucks is, like, you have to have, like, PlayStation Plus now in order to do shit. And, PlayStation used to be the ones advertising their free fucking...
I know, I
Online
remember.
only,
Yeah,
like,
it used
that-
to be free. Yeah.
That's so annoying to me, dude.
Full mask off situation. Well, now you guys are all here.
And
But
now
on
it's like
PlayStation-
Microsoft, it's like I don't have to worry about that shit because since you can play all their games on the computer now, I don't think you necessarily need like Microsoft Live because like
You do on the
with,
consoles.
like you can, yeah, but still there's a little more flexibility there, you know. Whereas with like Nintendo or PlayStation, you can't really do that the same way.
I'll give Nintendo credit. It's still $20 for a year of online.
It's still only 20. That's cool.
It's not
That's a great deal if you're
Yeah.
just trying. And they'll throw an NES, Super Nintendo,
No.
Game Boy games.
Well, maybe those ones, but if you want the fucking GameCube and other shit on the Switch too, you need their extra special subscription.
$35.
That's what fucking annoys me, dude, is like, I get it, that's not that much more, but come on, did they really have to do that on top of making us buy, like, the fucking $600 console and these games that just came out? Like, just let us have GameCube on handheld.
So did you buy it?
No, I
They put-
haven't yet.
I heard they put Mario Strikers on there.
Epona is so cute.
That's cool.
Little baby Epona.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what to tell you on that. So, are you more happy with your Switch 2 than you are your PS5 Pro?
No. I feel like my Pro is awesome. I don't remember the horses doing this shit. What
Fuck,
the fuck,
what
dude?
was I gonna say? I don't know. That could be a glitch from the ship of Harkinian.
That's fucking cool.
Write them out.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about
The
something.
Pro?
Oh yeah. Like, when you have PlayStation Plus, don't you get like a bunch of free games?
You get like 2 free games a month, and they're usually trash. Sometimes
Oh.
there'll be some good stuff, but I think most of the time it's trash.
Is it 2 free games to play only for the month?
No, you'll have it as long as you redeem it within that month, and
You have to keep
you
your
get
subscription
it.
going
You get it
now.
for as long as you have the subscription.
If
Once
you cancel your
once that-
subscription, you lose everything.
But it's all like trash games.
Usually. I wouldn't say it's always trash games, but usually it's trash
Mm.
games. Or like, maybe not trash, but not like what you really want to play,
Yeah.
you know?
Just like random ass stuff like Midnight Club or whatever.
And I know Zach was repping Game Pass for a while, and I did get a month free of Game Pass Ultra or whatever the fuck.
When it was
with my
10,
laptop,
15 a
but-
month.
But I feel like that shit is like kind of whatever, because it's like you're renting games, but then you have to give them back immediately. Like, I don't know. It's like
Same with
back,
PS Plus.
back in the day, game rentals were okay, but it feels different now. I don't know.
Game Pass is cool, but at the same time, it's like I just don't like the precedent that it sets.
Yeah, like
Where
you don't really
you have
own
to
your
pay
content
to
and-
not own something. You own
Yeah.
like a drip feed subscription service where if you stop paying for your fucking drip feed, you stop getting your slop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
exactly.
used to do games with gold where you got a game every couple months with Xbox Live. The only difference was you got to keep those games, the 360 ones at least, even if your subscription ended.
Yeah.
And now Nintendo and Sony are like, nope, you don't get access to any of this without your subscription. It's hard.
Ridiculous.
It really makes you feel like, oh, I have this giant library if I subscribe.
Damn, really, bro?
Yeah, and I mean, I get it. It's not the worst thing, but it's still just kind of like I don't like I don't like feeling like when I'm owning stuff that I'm like just like I'm like a cattle, like being like milked for my fucking money. Like I would prefer to just buy something, even if I don't really own it, like on Steam or whatever, where you have like a license or whatever to play your games. Like even if I don't really own it, it's like at least I can just play it whenever I want and not have to worry about paying a fucking monthly subscription. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like that feeling. I don't know if you guys have ever had this, but do you ever have that?
No, what the fuck?
Do you ever have that feeling when you pirate a game and you don't feel like you really own it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that weird feeling before, and it's like it's very irrational feeling.
We'll just actually put it on a disc or something, man.
No, but you still don't feel like you own it. You feel like
Yeah.
because you didn't pay for it and buy like the official version, like you don't like you stole it. Like it's like
Well, it is technically.
I mean, I did steal it, yes,
Yeah.
but I feel like I stole it, which is the problem.
Well, if buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing.
No, true, 100%.
That's where we're at right now.
I fight through the feeling to play games.
Well, that's why I like physical media usually now, is because I can see that's better than the alternative, you know.
But what do they even have that's physical media anymore?
Well, like with Switch, they have the cartridges, which I like about the Switch. I like that they do cartridges. I think that's pretty different and pretty cool.
Switch 1 cartridges, so you just pop them in. It's nice that it's like the 3DS where you just pop DS games in.
The fact that they still do cartridges is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that. It feels nostalgic to me because when I was really young, I would go over to my friend's house and we would play Super Nintendo all the time. We would play Super Mario World and
Gotta blow that cartridge.
also yeah, when they stopped working for a sec, that would always be
pay
the move.
tribute.
But we would play that and we would play Clay Fighter.
Oh, Clay Fighter was
Yeah, yeah, I liked Clay Fighter, dude.
Anyway, like your popular YouTubers putting our pets on stream for clicks.
What's up? Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Or just hit Daron in the back.
Hit
of
that
the
bell
head.
for Daron.
Hit Darren's bell.
And hit that hype button for Daron.
For Daron.
For Daron, by Daron, for gamers, by gamers.
Every like is a compliment someone will give Daron this week.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell for Daron, guys.
Speaking of Daron was going to tell us about a full review of the PS5 Pro.
Do you have one?
I think the PS5 Pro is pretty great. I do have one, and I feel like it's pretty awesome, but at the same time, it's not really doing too much other than just adding more 60 FPS upgrades to games, which is cool. And, you know, the visual improvements are cool too, for sure. Some games definitely look quite a bit better and smoother, but sometimes I wish they still gave us a little bit more, like maybe release a game that only the Pro can play. But I don't know, maybe that'll piss people off, but I feel like the people that paid for it ought to have a little bit more reason to use it. But I don't know, I mean, what can you really expect from a Pro version of a console? Like, usually they're just half-step upgrades, right?
Remember in the old days when they would just release a console and then it was out?
Yeah,
And, there
and
were no
that's
DLC, there
all
was no
you had.
DLC, there was no fucking
Yeah,
promos or whatever that you had to buy.
yeah, those were better times, dude. But they discovered how they could get the most
They just
money out
discovered how
of
to
us,
milk
and
us like
they
cows.
were, yeah, and they were like, fuck it, let's just take them for all they're worth.
But first off, they should have included a Pro controller with the PS5 Pro. That would have felt more professional. So that's a big deal to me. It's like, you're going to charge me $800.
Yeah, give me a nicer controller. You're right.
Make me feel a little more like an elite.
It's because they want to charge like 200, 300 bucks or whatever it is for those fucking controllers. But it's like, dude, if you're, oh shit, I don't have money. If you're like gonna force us to get this new, better console, or not force us, but if you're gonna push it on us, like, make it a little worth our while. Like, why can't you give us a discount on those controllers since we're buying the bundle for it? Like, those things aren't cheap, dude.
Yeah,
You know?
Xbox gave up on hardware, it feels like, at least to everyone, even if they didn't make a Pro model this time. But the One X was way better than the PS4 Pro. It had 12
what a
gigs of RAM,
fucking
it
waste.
handled like loading. It was also smaller than even the slim Xbox One. but not
What does the
co-
milk do? Does that just restore your health?
Yeah,
hearts.
I should just get rid of it, huh?
But you can drink
'Cause
it
I have
twice.
a fairy.
This game is too easy. It's too easy to, like, you don't even ever need to heal in this game. It's too fucking easy.
He just doesn't want to go to Zora's domain.
Yeah, just go to, just progress
I'm
the
going
plot.
to go. I was gonna do something maybe. Except I think I fucked up, yeah. Damn it. Wait, maybe not though. Let's see.
So you'd say the PS5 Pro was worth the money?
Honestly, in my specific case it was, but in most people's cases, no. The PS5 standard is probably good enough, you know.
If you had to choose,
Especially if you have a decent PC, it's like, don't even bother, dude.
if you had to
especially-
choose, though, which one would you choose?
I mean, probably the Pro, but like, I don't know. I think that most people don't really need the Pro. The standard PS5 is good enough. I'm not saying
What
I'm
did
better
Bro
than
just
most
drink?
people, but I feel like it's definitely worth it if you can, you know, because it does give you some customization options for games. It does let you kind of choose whether you want better performance or visuals, but even if you pick visuals, it can handle it better than a standard one. So I mean, overall, it is pretty nice.
That owl fuck is there.
I
Alright.
can't lie.
Well, if you had to choose between your PS5 Pro and your
No,
Switch
you gotta
2,
get the owl to move.
which one?
Huh?
If you had to choose between your PS5 Pro and your Switch 2, which one?
The Pro, dude.
The
Because
Switch
I mean,
2
the
is
Switch
not
2
worth
was almost the same price as the Pro, and it was good. It's better than the original Switch, don't get me wrong. But with the way it kind of feels empty, almost in a similar way to the Pro, it doesn't really seem worth it. But at least with the Pro, I'm getting all that power. You know what I mean?
Fuck. You're getting 16 gigabytes.
But I do like the Switch 2. I don't think it's worth like $600 though.
Yeah, $600. Wait, is it really 600
It's
bucks?
$550 if you get it with Mario Kart World. It's 500.
Bro.
Or right? Or is it
With tax.
Is it 450 and yeah, with tax it's
That's
like
ridiculous.
550. Dude.
Weren't we just talking about how people were offended by the price of the PS3 back in the day when it was 600 bucks,
Yeah,
and now they're doing that shit again?
yeah.
Disgusting.
But I feel like you know, fuck
The
this
price
shit,
of
dude. I
RAM,
should
AI
not-
is just taking all of the money.
It's just because they know Nintendos will buy it no matter what.
We got a $4 trillion Nvidia just scooping up all the world's wealth right now.
That's
fuck.
why I
I'd
switched to
probably
AMD.
turn down a piece of heart down here. I'm fucking annoyed.
And all
dude.
the consoles run on AMD.
Can't remember.
My AMD card is really good. I mean, like, people were talking shit, but like it's been fine.
But the Switch 2 runs on Nvidia.
Oh well, that explains a lot.
It's nice, dude. I mean, it's great, honestly, but I just don't think it's necessarily worth it right now. There's not enough games to really justify it. But between the two, I feel like the PS5 Pro is the way to go right now.
You haven't even talked about Donkey Kong Bonanza. I know you got that game.
I barely played it. I mean, I've heard great things about it. I played through like the first level and a few of the other levels with my friend, but I just haven't invested the time into it. But I think that's more of like a personal preference thing, or I just haven't gotten to it yet than like concern of the quality of it. It seems like a fun, good game. Like it seems, I could see why it was made, or I could see that it was made by the Odyssey team. Like it feels like it was, but it's not bad. It's fun, and I liked Odyssey too for that matter. But obviously that was a pretty early Switch 1 game, so.
So how do you feel about them just taking Switch 1 games, just like how they took Wii U games and just revamped them for Switch? How do you feel about
I don't
taking
like
all
that
these-
that much. I wish we had more original IPs again, like back in the day. But at the same time,
Dude, your mic is down very low.
if we're paying for the better hardware, that's the least they can do in the meantime. If we don't have any other releases, but I do hate the fact that they're charging us $10 for it. Like often PS5, not always, but a lot of times Sony will make those upgrades free, and Nintendo's not doing that. They're charging you like $5-10 for their fucking Switch 2 upgrades, and it's like, it's just annoying because, I mean, I guess it might be slightly cheaper depending on the game when you consider the fact that the Switch 1 games are backwards compatible, like they're good with the Switch 2. You still have to buy the upgrades separately. So it's like it's like you paid $70 for that game instead of 60. So it's like their way of still making that money even if you don't buy the
Uh-huh.
$80 Switch
Yeah.
2 version, you know what I mean? It's still their way of extracting those resources even if you already own the content. And I think that's pretty fucked up. Like, I know it's not a strict requirement to play the game on the new console, but it's lame that for that upgrade they're like, alright, pay us like a sixth of what you paid for this game. Like, I know that's not that much,
It
but
feels shady. It feels like we're redistributing the value and increasing the value of a 10-year-old game. Like Breath of the Wild's a good example. It's not worth $60 in any circle anymore, except on their digital storefront with no discounts.
yeah,
And
yeah.
somehow it just treated like it is 60 with the $20 upgrade.
I
And
can't be expected to pay these fucking exorbitant prices for these mid games, dude. I'm not buying any. Like, I haven't bought like any like brand new games. Like, I'm mostly just buying like old school shit from like back in the day. Like, there's always sales going on Steam and GOG.
I say just get a Steam Deck.
Steam is good, yeah, because you can pay less than you do for the Switch 2, and you'll probably have better hardware.
I might as well just wait for whatever the next iteration of the Steam Deck is if I'm gonna buy one, because you know they're gonna release another one pretty soon.
Well,
But I
even the
am
current one's
surprised.
so good for the price, and the price is just getting lower. I would say if you wanted to play a Steam Deck, like don't even wait for the next one. This one can play 90% of what you're gonna want it to.
I don't leave my house anyway, dude. I could just play on the computer. I don't need to fucking have a Steam Deck.
But having Dolphin, having
Oh, fuck,
N64,
fuck.
having everything just on
I'm not
there,
going
it's
the
so
right way.
satisfying.
What the fuck, dude? It's this way.
And then it just takes an SD card. Put a fucking 1 tera SD card in there.
Yeah,
Off you
maybe if I
go.
want to just like hang out on my couch and play like Hollow Knight or something.
You can also do, I think, Steam like screen linking, so you can.
Oh
just,
look, he's
like,
finally
control...
going. He's finally going to fucking Zora's Domain.
I know. He waits till literally like when we start
Yeah,
the next
like-
chapter of the
The
podcast.
podcast is about to be over. He's
Fuck,
finally
dude, I
progressing.
should have.
No, I have to do this other fucking menial thing
Oh,
for a
no.
piece of art.
You have to do
No.
menial tasks.
You guys gotta deal with me walking all the way back over there.
I can name 3 things he
God.
still hasn't done, but I'm not gonna tell him.
No, I have to get a small menial
He could
piece
have
of
done
art.
Dampy's grave digging tour. He could have done.
I already did. Remember,
No,
I
you
got
did-
that piece of heart.
It didn't save.
Yeah, it did.
Didn't save.
Dampy's grave digging tour? Isn't
I
that the
already
one where
did
you
that.
get the?
That's where I got that piece of heart in front of the grave, or that gives you the healing shield. Remember?
Isn't that the one where you get the hook shot? Not the long shot, but the normal hook
That
shot.
happens as an adult, Zach. What the fuck?
No,
You
I know
spreading
that,
fake
yeah.
news, bro.
I didn't.
Because
say that.
Dampy's not even
Ben
You
dead.
just said that I hadn't done that.
Because doesn't Dampy only do the tour when he's a ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're talking about what he said.
Oh, I don't know what I said.
Well,
Retard.
Well, you said I was lying about the hook shot. But
You're a liar.
coming back to
Zachary, you are a liar, and you will spend an
facts.
eternity on this ship.
the fact is, hit
Damn,
that chicken 4 times.
I forgot it was there, bro.
Hit that chicken 4 times, you'll get some facts.
Did you know that in
Did
World
I
of
really
Warcraft,
fuck this up?
there's an emote where if you type in /chicken, your
Nothing
character
there.
will go buck, buck, buck,
That's
buck.
surprising.
And if you do /chicken to a chicken like 99 times, it'll give you a quest where you can get a pet chicken.
That's fucking awesome.
That's pretty much all I've been doing in my free time is playing WoW.
WoW's
recently.
an amazing game.
Yeah, I like WoW.
But man, I'm still amazed that they charge as much as they do for WoW every month.
Yeah, well, I don't play actual WoW. I play private server.
Private server's free, right?
Yeah. And it's got more content than basic WoW, and it's got more players too, which is insane.
Nah, 'cause it's free. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I need that fucking chicken. Damn it.
My RuneScape was always chill.
I never really got into RuneScape.
That's how Bossman Jack started out. He's a RuneScape player, hitting the sand casino, fucking going big.
I've
Oh my
sussed it all.
fucking god.
I just lost it all.
Yep.
God damn it.
They took away the sand casino partially.
You want to
because
talk
of
about
him.
lol cows?
Kind of.
Dude, that guy. Oh my god. Oh, fuck.
I just lost it all. I just
Bro,
lost
there
it
was a
all.
time
It's like,
when...
bro.
Do you want to put on some
Boss
Bossman Jack videos?
I don't know.
Nah, fuck that.
Darren DK.
Let's just continue.
We talk about Cyrax in court right now.
I think we've already
allegedly.
been talking for like an hour, right?
I
Probably.
don't know, honestly.
We could probably call it pretty soon.
We could talk about.
I don't want these to be like more than an hour. I feel like that's too long. It's pretty long at this point. I'm gonna have to cut some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool. Thank you. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that fucking bell, hit that hype button. I think that's everything I'm supposed to say for the algorithm.
Send us all
Okay.
of your money.
Yeah, and send us your money. Yeah.
All of your
I'm gonna make a
money.
Patreon. Maybe at some point. All right. Bye.
Give you a T-shirt.
Yeah, we'll give you a T-shirt.